Yo, yo, yo! What's good? What's good? What's up, YouTube? How y'all doing today, man? This your boy AJ of the Deep Thought. I'm back at it again, once again. Yes, sir. So, how y'all doing, YouTube? Y'all already know who it is. I ain't finna waste no time, so let's get it. So, today, I want to speak on that homie Andre 3000, and well, a lot of folks already know that Andre 3000 sometime last year went viral for dropping a flute album and saying that he don't want to rap over the age of 40. And he had made comments of his reasoning why. A lot of people had mixed feelings about this. Some people agreed with Andre, some people didn't agree with Andre, and it kind of went head to head after certain top tier MCs said some things about Andre in regards to his sentiments about rapping over the age of 40. And it got to the point where Andre felt like he had to respond to a lot of people that said what he said about rapping over the age of 40. So we're going to check that out. Shout out to Hip Hop DX for bringing up the topic, breaking the story. And Andre said what he said on being the cover of a magazine. I don't remember the name of the magazine per se, but Andre made his comments about the people that said about the age coming. So we finna go and get into it. As y'all know, everything that I do and use is in the act of fair use. So we finna go and get into the video. Let's check it out.
So Andre 3000 has responded to rappers who criticized his comments about aging in rap. Hey, it's Asia Sky for Hip Hop DX, and check this out. Andre 3000 has hit back at his rap peers who have criticized his comments about rapping over the age 40. In a cover story for Crack Magazine, the Outkast legend said, "I've heard some rappers reply to what I've had to say about age, and I have to ask, what are you rapping about? Some are the best braggadocious rappers in the world, and we love them for that, but it's so much easier to do that for the rest of your life. I don't necessarily rap like that. Our formulas are different." Andre 3000 continued to defend his stance while responding to an unnamed critic by saying, "He doesn't know what it takes for me to do what I do. I don't know what it takes for him to say the same thing over and over again and still keep it creative, but I love him for doing it." Now, Andre 3000 had previously implied that rap is a young man's game, telling GQ,
"I'm 48 years old, and not to say that age is a thing that dictates what you rap about, but in a way it does. And like the things that happen in my life, like what do you talk? Like I got to go get a colonoscopy. Like what do you, what do you rap about? You know what I mean? Like my eyesight is going bad. Like."
Now, at the time, his comments were met with both disappointment and disagreement from fans and fellow rappers alike, with Lil Wayne even calling 3 Stacks' comments depressing on his Apple Music show Young Money Radio last year.
I read a depressing quote or two from someone.
And when you hear someone like Lil Wayne says that Andre 3000 saying he don't want to rap over the age of 40 being depressing, it's kind of sad to hear in a way, but here's my sentiments about this. And I'm going to get back to the video, but here's my few sentiments. I'm like this here, man. If you are still good at what you do, regardless of age, you should still do it until you can't do it no more. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. Like, whatever it is, if you feel like you can not only just do it, but you still can do it at a high level, I don't see what's wrong for you doing this still. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be rapping, playing an instrument, singing, whatever it is. If you are still good at it, I don't see what's wrong with you still doing it. But if you're doing it and you want to decline, meaning your skills are not being better, it feels like you subpar or how you used to be, then you might want to stop. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you might want to stop or at least find the passion to do it again. You know, reinvent yourself while doing it. Because sometimes you can do something for so long and become stagnant. It don't even be consistent. You just be stagnant with it. But without you switching it up or trying to reinvent yourself, it's going to be boring. So I can understand what Andre is saying and what he's trying to say, but I feel like if you still dope at what you do, man, don't stop. You know what I'm saying? Don't stop. Let's get back to the video.
That I respect a lot in music, in hip hop period, and music period, and they would ask, you know, like, why you ain't been doing, you know, music or whatever, and they was like, man, like, what I'm gonna talk about? It was like, you know, like, when I'm gonna talk about, I'm in my 40s, like what am I gonna talk about? Like, what you want to know about me being what I do, and you want to know about what I'm doing, about the life I'm living at this age and the things I'm doing. Like, what am I supposed to talk about? I was like, wow, that was so different. Like, I have everything to talk about.
So what are your thoughts on Andre 3000's response to people criticizing what he said about aging and rap?
Like I said before, man, I understand where Andre is coming from in a way, in a sense. But I'm like, man, if you still good at what you do, man, don't stop what you're doing. I feel like when it comes to Andre, I feel like, and he's saying what he's saying. He's standing on what he mean. He ain't running away from no smoke. He ain't ducking it. That's another interview he did a while back while still speaking on this actual topic. He did an interview with GQ speaking on how when it comes to rap, when he gets older. So we're gonna check this out real quick.
Studio with an artist, a younger artist, Tyler Creator, and we were talking about rapping as you're old, and I was kind of telling Tyler, I was like, man, I just don't know what, like, I'd rather write a book or something at this point. Like, I don't know, like, you got to do it. And I was like, why? He was like, because it shows us what we can do when we get to that age. But to make it into a entertaining song to where it's just not self-serving, or it's not just like, there's a part of entertaining someone else too. I know I joked about, having to go get a colonoscopy and all this kind of stuff. And that's a real thing in my life, but to make that into a song, or
why not?
Like, yeah, of course, but I got to make it into a song that feels good as a song.
But your track record as making people feel good through song is...
Track record is one thing. The right now is a whole nother. I was once in the studio with an artist, a younger artist, Tyler Creator.
I'm like this here, man. I'm like this here. I feel like Andre, he still want to kick them rhymes. It's not like Andre lost a step. If you listen to Andre kicking them rhymes on that last song with Killer Mike, and I think was Lil Wayne on that song too? Nah, I don't remember. But the Scientist jump, that jump there, Andre still got it. He still got them bars for days, man. But I feel like Andre don't have the passion to do it like he once did. Or he feels like if he try, he may fail or whatever. Like, that's just how I feel about it. Like, that's kind of how I see it. And you're going to see what I'm talking about in just a second. Jadakiss, y'all. Jadakiss was one of the main people that responded back to Andre 3000 comments on the interview he did with GQ. You know, he had said his comments on Carmelo's podcast, 7 p.m. in Brooklyn. And, you know, this what Jadakiss had to say about this. Shout out to Melo. Shout out to, you know, his podcast, 7 p.m. in Brooklyn with Carmelo. So we finna go and check this clip out real quick.
What if?
Yeah, we ain't got time for the commercial break, so we just finna go and get started with this. Yes, sir. Let's go and get back into it, man. Let's go and get back into it.
That's what it is. That motivate, but that's what you said. Like, he's self-motivated. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, fam. But listen, it's something that happens, and I know it happens to you too, bro, because we cut from the same cloth. It's something that happens, like that verses, bro. When you said, yo, I'm from New York, the real New York. I don't live in Miami. I don't live in Connecticut. Yo, Tech, drop that shit. And the beat dropped, and I was like, oh my God, bro. And then they compared to Fat Joe, and Fat Joe was like, oh my God. You know how Fat Joe be?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yo, I had goosebumps. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like that, bro. But like, to this day, bro, the longevity that you had to.
Oh yeah, everything that I do and use is under at the fair use. I'm not gonna show the actual video, but I will play the audio. Let's get into it.
Be able to have that impact on motherfuckers still to this day is crazy, bro. That's special, man.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. It's a blessing.
What's the similarity in the longevity part of the game, right? You still going, right? Decades, 2-3 decades into the game, but still remain Kiss. No matter where you at. You've been in Denver with me, you've been all around the world with me. You remain Kiss, which is something that's why me and you gravitated towards each other because of that vibe, that energy. We cut from that. We know those conversations. We know how to maneuver. We know how to stand on what we stand on, and we know how to speak our mind, and we know how to respect people that speak their mind, right? And we don't butt into nigga shit, right? We just stay out of people's conversations, right? So because of the longevity in music, going into Andre 3000, right? And him dropping that album right now. As a musician, I ain't even calling you a rapper, as a musician, as an artist, how do you feel about that transition and his mindset to drop that album?
I mean, you gotta respect 3 Stacks. I love Andre 3000. We share the same birthday. We share the same
527.
son. You know what I mean? Our birthdays a day or two apart, me and you. And me and 3 Stacks actually born on 527. So
Oh shit, 515.
I respect his. Oh,
you
see?
You early, you middle of the month.
Fuck crazy.
I respect his decision. For me, hip hop is still too brand new. I mean, and for it to be 50 years old, it's the only genre of music that they make a young man's sport. Is the only genre of music that they demographically categorize and, you know what I mean, put it into regions of where you come from. There's no such thing as East Coast country or down South pop or West Coast R&B. There's only rap or hip hop is the only culture that they put it into little umbrellas. So that's already showing you that they.
Facts. Hip hop is the only genre that they put the music in like different categories. Like rap got so many subgenres to it. Like we have what you call hip hop, then that becomes old school hip hop, and then now you get to stuff like you end up having trap, you got drill rap, you got gangster rap that's been around forever, conscious rap, alternative hip hop. Then you get hip hop is literally the only genre where it's so many subgenres within it. It's crazy.
Trying to genocide the culture and slowly make us go against each other, but I respect his opinion and become for one, he's a diabolical genius for real. Like just the way his mind operates, his brain belongs in a Guggenheim or somewhere like that. He's that incredible. So for him to be able to play whatever instruments he plays after making all that good music that he made, features and with Outkast as a group and with, Organized Noise and Dungeon Family and whatever, and all of them guys down there. And the transition to be a musical, that people don't look at it like that. You just want more music from him. But he said he don't really feel like he have nothing to say right now.
Yeah.
But do you think he broke down the music to his like purest form? Like
I think he might have
made an album at a certain megahertz.
Look, he might have been so successful on the other side, he needs something else to try.
Exactly. And I feel like a lot of people don't understand that when it comes to this whole Andre topic. Like, Andre is more than just a rapper. He is a musician. The brother is talented as hell, bro. He's more than just rap. he's more than just rhymes. Like, he's just more than that. Like, the man is literally a musical genius. No matter how you feel of what he said, like, the man is just a musical genius. And if he wanted, if he wants to drop a flute album, that's on him. That's on him. That's his prerogative. It ain't ours, it's his. You know what I'm saying? I have nothing against it, you know. Do I want to see Andre finally drop a rap album? Yes, I do. But if he never does, I would not be mad about it, because the man gave us enough music for over 2 decades. So
For me, I don't feel like that. I've still
really 3 decades. Let me rephrase that. Over 3 decades. Let's get back to the music.
feel like I got a lot of stuff to say to the. I still got a lot of shit to get off my chest. So
because that's what he said. He was like, "Yo, I'm 48." He's like, "What the fuck am I rap about? Like my colonoscopy?"
I
Some
don't
shit. He
feel
said that
like
shit as a
that.
joke.
I still feel like even if I tell you about the colonoscopy, I'm still got some more ventilation. Some shit to get, I got some shit to get off anyway. Whatever's going on in my life,
blood pressure too coming.
I still, it's still
my blood pressure is rising.
I always feel like there's some shit left that I got to tell the people, and I got to get out there. But I have to respect his opinion to feel like that. And I think after this, I think he's probably gonna sneak right back through the screen door and come back with something. Yeah,
some crazy buzz.
I mean?
Yeah, because he's low key like teasing it. He's doing interviews where he's saying, he's like, yeah, you know,
and he bored.
I might rap. That's what I'm saying. Like
some people get bored. You see,
and I'm gonna leave it right there, man. So before I get up out this jump, man, I just want to say this about this whole conversation. Also, man, shout out to Carmelo. Shout out to Hip Hop DX for this video, man. I will leave the links down in the bottom of the description below in the end. So, yeah, man, how I feel about this whole situation, I'm pretty sure people going to probably respond to what Andre said to the people that said something about his old comments. They probably going to respond back. But this is what I'm going to say. Like I said earlier, if you still doing what you doing at a high level, you still cold at what you doing, don't stop. Look at Nas. Nas literally dropped 6 albums in 3 years. Got a Grammy for one of the albums he dropped. In them 3 years, he dropped them 6 albums. And them albums are considered some of his best work in the last decade. So if Nas is still doing this thing at a high fucking level, who gonna tell Nas to stop rapping? Jadakiss just did probably one of the greatest verse freestyles in the last century. You know, he did his freestyle in the verses against Dipset, you know, Locks versus Dipset. And like Jadakiss always say, he hasn't stopped working since the verses. So who the hell gonna tell Jadakiss to stop rapping? You see the point that I'm making? Them 2 people in particular still doing it at a high fucking level. They not gonna stop. And then you got someone like Andre 3000 who is still gifted in what he do. He just don't have the passion for it. And that happens. Sometimes you lose a passion for something you've been doing for so long. And you want to do something different, be different, become different. You get what I'm saying? And that's all I feel like that's what Andre is trying to say. So yeah, man, that's the video. If you like this type of content, all you got to do is to hit the like button and the subscribe button, man. Make sure you show love to the channel as always. Shout out to 7 p.m. in Brooklyn with Carmelo and Hip Hop DS for these videos. I will leave the links down in the bottom of the description below. I will see y'all in the next video. Peace and one love.